Alright, what up, y'all? Back again with another video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Oh man, it's getting crazy out here. Remember yesterday, we talked about how an ex-player commented and said Deion didn't try to get to know me, and publications and people on Twitter and Instagram, they picked it up and they posted it everywhere. Remember that, right? All right, cool. Well, Deion Sanders responded. Uh, a lot of players that play for CU right now responded. Shedeur responded. Bucky responded. A lot of people responded, man. All right, so a lot of people taking shots at Shedeur, and Coach Prime responded to that too. Also, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. This is crazy. This is crazy right here. Let's get to it. All right, so the truth is out now. The player that made that statement, his name is Xavier something. The player that made that statement is heard that player was there last year, not this year. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute, y'all. The truth is the player that made that statement was never there this year. He was there last year. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Now that's what I heard, y'all. I heard that player was never there this year. The player that claims that Coach Prime never talked to him, never got to know him, they saying that player, that was a last year player. Oh my goodness. So you mean to tell me that this guy from last year, what's up, Doughboy guy, what's popping, baby? You mean to tell me this guy from last year, Xavier, gonna wait a whole nother year and then come out and say, Coach Prime, it hurt my heart. I had tears in my eyes. The young man said he had tears in his eyes. He said he had tears in his eyes because Coach Prime did not take time to get to know him. He also said, he basically saying, the way that Coach Prime talked to them and tell them, hey, if you don't want to be here, you can hit the portal. It basically ruins their confidence. He's saying because Coach Prime kept it real with them, it ruined other players' confidence. It ruined his confidence. Come on, y'all. We got to take a deep breath right now. Got to take a deep breath. We got to take a deep breath. You mean to tell me a player from last year named Xavier waited a whole year and then came online knowing it was calculated. You know it was calculated, knowing that if he posted anything negative about Colorado Coach Prime, that it's going to catch fire. Because that's all people doing. They want to talk negative. They catching fire. We're talking about online. It's all love offline. You know that. It's so much love offline. We talking about online. So you're gonna wait a full year. This player Xavier wait a full year. Say that Coach Prime never took time to get to know him. Say that he had tears in his eyes, and he said that he make players get discouraged because he tell them to hit the portal if you don't want to be here and whatnot and all the whatnots. You know it was calculated. But to find out that this player was there last year and not this year, oh my goodness, this is crazy. This is crazy. So Coach Prime responded. Bucky responded. About 3 to 5 CU players responded. Shedeur responded. It's a lot of people responding. Colorado pages like mine are responding, and guess what they saying? The Colorado players saying, I don't know what the hell you talking about. I want y'all to listen to this. The Colorado players are saying, I don't know what the heck you talking about. Shedeur Sanders and Coach Prime check in on us all the time. Y'all remember Tyler Brown, the one who it was ineligible because of the transfer thing and the rules? Guess what Tyler Brown said? He said, I don't know what the heck you talking about, because Coach Prime and Shedeur Sanders checked in on me when I was feeling down about not being able to play. I was feeling down. Shedeur Sanders checked in on me multiple times. So did Coach Prime. What are you talking about? Player after player said, I don't know what you talking about. Coach Prime tells you, you play. If you show out, you can play. If you show out and work hard, you can play. I don't know what you talking about. So players came to Coach Prime defense. His sons come to Coach Prime defense. And he come to his own defense. Now you got the people out there. That's not professional, Coach Prime. Nah, we ain't doing that. Why is Shedeur on social media talking like that? That's not right. Nope, we're not doing that. We're not gonna play. Colorado should be quiet and never respond. While we lie on them and throw dirt on their name, they should never respond. Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. They want Shedeur and everybody else to not respond while they throw dirt on their name. Nah. Nah. So y'all, they even did a spaces on Twitter. Shedeur even did a spaces on Twitter calling this stuff out. Shedeur, like, I don't even remember seeing you like that. I don't even remember like knowing you being a prominent player like that. So why are you out here acting like, people just rode you off, or you was like one of the dogs and all of that? Come on, man. Angela McClain says, clickbait that was done purposely and it was intentional in nature. It was a calculated distraction to take away from the big successful Colorado spring game and festivities. Angela, it was definitely clickbait. It was definitely trying to take away from what Colorado got going on, but you already know. Good press or bad press, Colorado's in the press. Good light, bad light, Colorado in the light. And you already know Coach Prime don't let none of that affect him. He taught his kids to not let none of that affect them, right? He teach them all the time that it's going to be hate and it's going to be love. It's going to be hate, it's going to be love. Embrace the love and, see the hate and wave at the hate. Embrace the love, see the hate and wave at the hate. Definitely clickbait. He said he had tears in his eyes, y'all. He had his eyes because the way Coach Prime is so blunt. Since Coach Prime is blunt, he had tears in his eyes. He told me to hit the portal, but I didn't. Sir, he asked anybody to hit the portal. You don't want to be here, hit the portal. If you don't like what's going on, hit the portal. You don't like the way things is run here, hit the portal. He always say that. You're not the only one he say that to. He said that to all of the kids. You don't like what's going on. You don't want to be here. You can like to be in your position. He says it all the time. So for this now we know it's a last year player. It's not a current player. It's now that we know it's a year removed. Now don't get me wrong. This player is allowed to express their truth, right? This player is allowed to express their feelings. I'm not saying that this player can't express their feelings or tell their truth. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Coach Prime leaves his door open for you to express your grievances. So while last year you had all that time to express your grievances, why wait this long and say, oh yeah, he didn't get to know me, and that get to know me thing, I still can't rock with it because he gives everybody a chance to go and talk to him so he can get to know you. So I just can't rock with he just blew me off and he didn't try to take the time to get to know me. I just can't see that because he has an open policy to the whole Colorado school. He has an open door policy to the whole school. Anybody in the school could come in there. Y'all see the videos, volleyball players come in there. Volleyball players be coming in there. Oh, what's up? What sport you play? Volleyball. What sport you play? This and that. Oh, that's what's up. So Coach Prime has an open door policy to the whole school. Anybody can come talk to him. Anybody. So you mean to tell me you the only player that he said no to? Come on, man. Absolutely. He said it before. Every practice and efforts to grow these young men to grown men. Yes, Angela McClain. Every practice, he lets them know. Every meeting, hey, we will. If you need help, talk to us. You need, counseling, talk to us. You need to go back home because you homesick, talk to us. You need mama and daddy to come out here to help you get your mind right. Talk to us. We will help. We will accommodate you. We will help you. He say it all the time. So this is the only player that he said no to. This is the only player out of everybody that been there for his first year and now his going on second year. This is the only player that he says no to. Come on, y'all. No, we ain't doing that, bro. Coach Prime has a job to do like all college coaches. CFB is a business. He doesn't have time to pamper these players. Angela McClain, that's something he ain't gonna do. Coach Prime makes it very clear. I ain't here, to pamper you, like you said. I'm here to be a mentor, to be a coach, to be a father figure. And my teaching and the way I teach might not be for you. So you can leave at any time. The way I teach and lead might not be for you. You can leave at any time. No hard feelings, no love lost. He lets it be known. So if Xavier did not like the way Coach Prime talked, why did you stay? Why don't you stay somewhere you don't feel comfortable when you're free to go? I want y'all to understand. Xavier said that Coach Prime told him to hit the portal, and he said, no, I'm staying. Why would you stay somewhere and you don't feel respected? You don't feel loved. You don't feel no compassion. You basically said you don't feel no type of love, and the environment was not conducive for you to grow and develop as a man or player. So Coach Prime told you, allegedly, to hit the portal, and you stayed. Instead of hitting the portal and to go find a better home, somebody that would love you the way you need to be loved, talk to you the way you need talk to, maybe hug you or cuddle you, however you need. You chose to stay in a toxic environment and then go to social media a year later when Coach Prime told you you could just get out. You could just leave. You don't like it here, just leave. Instead of leaving, you stayed and now you complaining? Nah, come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all, come on. Huh? Essentia, who sent you? Essentia, who sent you? Who sent this man? You know it was clickbait. You know it was calculated. Essentia, who sent you? Who sent this young player to calculate and wait to a certain time and say, yeah, Coach Prime hurt so bad. I started crying. I had tears in my eyes. He never tried to get to know me. He never tried. Essentia, who sent you? Who sent this young man to do this? Come on, y'all. Come on. This is crazy, man. This don't make no sense. You chose to stay in an environment that didn't love you, that didn't respect you. You chose. I want to try to. That's what he said. Coach Prime told him to leave, but he stayed. So you wanted to be in an environment that don't love you and respect you and take time to help you grow as a man. You wanted to stay there and then complain a year later? That's crazy, man. I'm not understanding, y'all. I do not understand it. Again, I'm not saying he can't express himself. I'm not saying he can't tell his side of the story. But you want us to believe that Coach Prime let everybody else come in there, from a dog to a cat to a fish to a human being. But you the only one that you can't go in there and talk to him. You the only one. So a dog can go in there, a cat, a fish can go in there, some birds can go in there, and all the human being species can go in there. But you the only one that can't go in there. Even Ralphie can go in there. Ralphie the Buffalo can go in there and hang with Coach Prime if they want to bring Ralphie up there. But you the only one that Coach Prime said, nah, I ain't got no time for you, bro. I ain't got. Cause you want us to believe that? We ain't believing that, bro. So Shedeur called cap on it. A lot of Colorado Buffalo players called cap on it. Deion Sanders said, "What the heck are you?" He called cap on it too. You can tell that that story not making no sense. Because if that was true, he would have witnesses to that. There'll be witnesses be like, yeah, he definitely wasn't trying to rock with him. We seen that. You know, he was Xavier was trying to talk to Coach Prime, but he wasn't having it. Come on, man. That story is not going to stick. I had tears in my eyes. He discouraged all of us. If you discouraged, it's not Coach Prime's fault. It's your own fault. Everybody teaches in a different fashion. Coach Prime has been blunt from the beginning. He never wavered, never changed his stance. Okay? He never changed his stance. He's always saying, the standard is the standard. So there's no way in heck you want us to believe that he picked you out of the bunch to not communicate with. So everybody else from last year can communicate with Coach Prime, but you. Now I'm sorry, bro. You're gonna have to do better than that. I cannot even fathom that Coach Prime just picked one player and said, "Never. I'm never gonna speak to you." I just can't do it. I'm not gonna be able to just sit here and just believe that type of story. You know what I'm saying? So Shedeur went live on Twitter with a lot of people tuned in, and they called this player out. That's how I found out the player was from last year. I went to the spaces and started listening to Shedeur and other people. They like, yo, Shedeur, this guy's from last year. Shedeur is like, because Shedeur was really trying to find out who he is. Shedeur didn't mean no disrespect by saying, bro, I really don't know who you are. I don't remember you. Like, you must have been one of those like back third stringers or something. You must have been like a third stringer or something. Shedeur was really trying to remember who he was. Then somebody else that's familiar with CU or was from who played last year, they said, Shedeur, the guy is from last year, bro. And Shedeur was like, well, like, did he play any or something? I don't believe he did. I don't think he was like a main rotation type of guy. You know what I'm saying? So Shedeur's like, bro, I'm not trying to be funny, but like, I don't remember this guy. And my dad is not like that. For you to say my dad purposely seeked you out. Shedeur's like, for you to say my dad purposely like seeked you out to not give you no type of time. Dude, my dad is not like that, bro. Why would you say that? So Shedeur is letting the listeners know, like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. My dad would never just seek a player out and just box him out from communication and try to understand their grievances. Everybody he'll talk to anybody. So a lot of people is like, bro, we know that. We know. And he writes, says haters are behind all of this craziness. He is playing a part for the haters. No good will come out of this. Yeah, Andy, he definitely, the haters are out there, and they are reposting anybody that has something to say negative. They are reposting. There is this one guy who tried to take shots at Shedeur. Oh, your son won't even. Your son need to stop doing this. He not gonna even be top first round draft or something. And that's when you see Coach Prime says, what? Where is your son going? Where your son going? And then that's when you see the other tweet up there. He laughing like, bro, we control these people. Coach Prime is having fun knowing that he can say something and people go crazy. That his son can say something, people go crazy. That's when you see Coach Prime say, ha ha ha. It's funny that you control other people's thoughts with your own thoughts. So today, Coach Prime was responding to things, man. He was letting it be known. No, you're not gonna be talking about my son like that and taking jabs at me and lying on me like that. Okay, I let y'all do it all the time. Today, you know, Coach Prime, I got time today. You know that's his favorite thing to say. When he really want to indulge in the madness, what he say? Come on, I got time today. In every press conference, if he feel like indulging in some BS, what he say? Come on, I got time today. So that's what he put. He's like, I got time today. You trying to talk about my son? Where's your son going? We already know my son going top five. First, he top five. First round. You know that. Where your son going? And then to the Xavier, he just said, "Good Lord." All Coach Prime said about the Xavier dude was he retweeted his stats and he said, "Good Lord." Remember, y'all, Xavier wasn't no dog. He wasn't a main piece or nothing. So it makes sense. Now it's okay for you to feel a certain way, you know what I'm saying? But for you to just go out there and just make up a story on somebody because you are mad that you didn't get a shot, you're not the only player at CU that didn't get a shot. A lot of players didn't get a shot. You're not the only one. He's not gonna baby you. He wants you to be a young man. He wants you to stay. Most of y'all come from a harsh background, and he want to help you become a young man. By coddling you, it ain't gonna work. He don't even coddle his kids. Don't even coddle his kids. Baby girl, what's her name, y'all? Shalomar. Maybe Shalomar is the only one out of all the kids that get baby. I think she's the only one. But the boys, he don't coddle. Dad did not give me money like that. My dad did not give us money like that. He'll make sure we don't drown, but he ain't gonna help us swim. Bucky said, "Kids, go find a way. You gonna get your butt out there and you go get it. The world will eat you up, will eat you alive. It's gonna be a time where, so you gotta go get that. Now, daddy gonna be there to help you along the way, but I'm not gonna coddle you and I'm not gonna pay all your bills. I ain't doing none of that. I'm not gonna do it, none of that. Soon as you get a certain age, no, that stops right there. Guess who else does that? Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal does that to his kids too. Look, I'm gonna take care of you till you get a certain age. After that, you're on your own. That's all these millions is mine. I'll make sure you got a little, if you need a little help here and there. But other than that, these millions are mine. Even Shaquille O'Neal don't be doing his kids like that. He don't buy them everything and give it. No, he tell his kids, you go get out. As soon as you old enough, you gotta go get it. Now I won't let you drown. I ain't gonna let you drown, but I'm not gonna help you swim either. Because this world will eat you up. You need to learn how to get it on your own. Once you learn how to get it on your own, cool. Now I can help you get it in other places because I got connections. So Deion is not the only millionaire celebrity parent that don't coddle his kids. Shaquille O'Neal don't do it either. Nope, I'm not. No, this is my money. Now I got connections, and if you want some of these connections, I'll help you get them. If you want a Papa John's commercial, I'll help you get it. If you want this type of commercial, I'll help you get it. But I'm not gonna coddle you. You're gonna have to go out there and make a name for yourself. So Deion is the same way. Now, if you want something to do with Nike, Deion will help you. You want to do a ad or something with Affleck, Deion don't mind helping you get it. He don't mind sharing his endorsement deals with his kids if that's what they want to do. He don't mind doing that. But he's just not gonna make it like a free ride like some other parents do. Dawood say your Wi-Fi is trash. Hey man, sometimes Sometimes Wi-Fi works, sometimes it don't. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hold on, let's see, Let's turn it off and turn it back on. Let's turn it off, turn it back on. Hold on, man. Turn it off, turn it back on. All right, let's see. Sometimes it happens, man. Technology is gonna work, then it's not gonna work. It's gonna work, then it's not gonna work. Let's turn it off and turn it back on and see what happened, man. Let's see, man. I can't help it. I can't help it, man. All I can do is use it. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. There's nothing I can really do. Let's see. Let's see. All right, yeah, I can't control if it's gonna work or not. I can't do that. That ain't, what I'm saying. All I can do is go live, and if it's gonna work, it's not. But Annie says it's better now. Okay, cool. All right, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was messing up like that. I had no idea. All right, so we back. So yeah, man. Deion Sanders does not coddle his kids. Deion Sanders does not just give them everything they want. He makes sure they work for it. That way they'll feel more appreciated. And if they want to use his endorsements, that's like KFC. You see, he put them in the KFC commercials, right? Boom. He put them in the KFC commercial. See what I'm saying? So he don't mind sharing his endorsement spotlight with his kids. He doesn't mind doing that. At any time, they got Google. Remember the Google ad they had last season? Shiloh and Shedeur, they got a Google ad. Guess how they got it? They dad. So Shedeur and Shiloh was in the Google ad. Guess how they got it? Their dad. See what I'm saying? So he don't mind sharing his endorsements or his hookups, if you will, with his kids. But you definitely gonna have to go out there and get it though. They have to go out there and get it. So the haters need to stop, man. The haters need to stop. But the hate is not going to stop. If you are good at something, you are great at something, and people love you, the hate is coming. You better believe the hate is coming. No matter what you do, if you make people laugh, the hate is coming. You make people smile, the hate is coming. If you are a person who like to give back, the hate is coming. Y'all see it, right? Y'all see it? Why did you have to record it? Y'all see it all the time, right? You find somebody who likes to do something good, and they show the world like, hey, I helped this person out. You're going to see multiple comments. Why did you have to record it if you really cared? No matter what you do, it's going to be somebody who don't like what you do. It's going to be multiple people who don't like what you do. So do not live your life worried about what other people think about what you're doing. Long as you okay with your decision, do it. Long as you can live with the repercussions and the blood and whatever comes with it, do it. It feels pure to you, do it. Do not let outsiders dictate your every move and what you want to do or might not do. No, you make the last decision. And that's what Coach Prime teaches. Do not let the outside noise dictate what you're doing and how you doing this and what you following this. No, you do it. You make the final say so. You the one who dictate what moves you making and not making. Don't let outside people do it, because that's what a lot of these people want to do. They want you, they have expectations for you, but don't have it for themselves. Shout out to Bucky, because Bucky said that in his live stream today. He's saying, why do people have expectations for people they don't know, but the same expectations they don't have for themselves? Huh? Now that's good, right? Shout out to Bucky, man. Shout out to Bucky for that today. Why do people have expectations for people they don't know, but the same expectations they have for the people they don't know, they don't got them for themselves? Case closed. Open and shut case. And that's what we see online. You need to stop doing this. You need to run your organization like this. You need to stop filming all your practices. Well-off media, we don't want to see that. That's not traditional football. Bro, what does Colorado got to do with you? What does Coach Prime got to do with you? Nothing. So why do you care what we do over here? Why are you watching us so closely that it makes you upset that we film how we film? We dance how we dance. We talk how we talk. We bling how we bling. Why does how we move and talk and shake and move and all of that and bring celebrities in or whatever we do? Why does it bother you so much? Worry about yourself, player. Worry about yourself. Worry about your program and how you conduct your program. They can't. They can't do it. They can't stop talking about Colorado. They can't stop talking about Coach Prime. Bro, all they got to do is block everything Colorado and everything Coach Prime, and sooner or later you won't see it. Just block it. And if you see it, scroll. They can't do it. They can't do it. So Coach Prime, he had time today, and they upset. Oh my God, they said that's not professional. Deion Sanders, how can you be a head coach and now you're responding to college kids? Wait, so a college kid can throw dirt on Deion name, but he ain't allowed to respond, and he rarely respond. A college kid and other college players and pages can throw dirt on the Sanders name, and Shedeur not allowed and Bucky not allowed to respond. You talking about their father at the end of the day. Yeah, that's Coach Prime, but you talking about their father doing something to a player that you can't even prove. And you don't want them to respond to nothing. Come on, man. That ain't cool. That's not how we rocking. That ain't it. It's all calculated. They rather hear something negative than positive. Like one of the players said, Charlie got a scholarship. Why they didn't repost that? Charlie got a scholarship, a walk-on, earned his scholarship, and those same people said nothing. No retweet, no way. Good job, Colorado. Good job, Deion. You guys got a walk-on who earned a scholarship. How come they didn't retweet that? How come they didn't repost that in 3,000 times? Ain't that something good? 3 players went into the NFL draft. Why they didn't repost that? How come they didn't make 13,000 pages about that? Well, Deion Sanders got 3 guys who went undrafted to the NFL. 3 undrafted to the NFL. 1 walk-on who earned a scholarship. And they like, nah, we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that. Ray Cooper, you're on point. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Ray Cooper. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, my brother. Like, share, subscribe, and spread the word. So you mean to tell me somebody earning a scholarship is not important enough to do 1,000 retweets about? 3 players went undrafted to the NFL. That is not nothing to do retweets about. Just talk about something a player says. Again, I'm not saying that it's 100% false. I'm just saying it's hard to believe that Deion would pick this young man out of everybody else. Again, a dog can go up in there, a cat, a goldfish. Ralphie the buffalo can go in there and visit Coach Prime. Everybody from every sport, every student, everybody, the faculty, everybody is welcome to talk to Coach Prime at any time. You mean to tell me this is the only player who was not allowed to express himself? I'm sorry, I just can't believe that. I just can't believe that you're the only player that never got a chance to speak to Coach Prime or express yourself. Again, I'm not saying that his story is 100% false. I'm just saying I find it hard to believe that Coach Prime would tell you, hit the portal and I'm not talking to you no more. I just find it hard to believe, man. I just do. Again, I'm not saying his story is 100% false. I was not there. But to say that he just singled you out of everybody, it's going to be hard to believe that story. You know, it's going to be very hard to believe that story. That you tried your best to communicate with Deion and he blew you off. It's very hard for anybody to believe that story. That's because he told he hit the portal. He tell all the students that don't want to be there hit the portal. When he first came to Colorado, he told them to hit the portal. You're no different. But you was there when he first came. That now we find out when he first got there, he said, "Yo, things gonna change around here. Losing is the losing culture y'all had around here is gonna change. I'm bringing my luggage and it's Louis, and a lot of y'all, you're not gonna like the change. You can leave right now." So you mean to tell me you was part of that group and waited a whole year to say something, knowing that you're not the only player he told to hit the portal? You breaking players' confidence. Oh, really? Go play for Nick Saban and see how he treats you. Nick Saban is all about winning. Go ask some of those Alabama players how Nick Saban was talking to them. Go play for a top college football team. Go to Oregon and see how the coach talk to you if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. Go to Oregon and see how they talk to you over there if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. Go over there and see if they're gonna coddle you. Nah, don't do that. Go to a top college team and the top college coach go rip into you. They gonna rip right into you. You ain't doing what you supposed to do, they gonna say bench, or they gonna say get up out of here. They're not gonna hold your hand. College football, the top coaches do not play none of those games. You gonna do this and do it right. We trying to win. If not, we gonna come get somebody else. Hey, you come on, you gonna get benched and they gonna get somebody else. They're not gonna coddle you. So for you to act like, oh well, Deion is telling people at the portal. You don't think Nick Saban tell people to hit the portal? You don't think Nick Saban has let players know you ain't cutting it, son. You ain't cutting it. You ain't cutting it. You might want to find something else. You think the Oregon coach would just never you think they're gonna be light on Pete? No, come on, man. All of the winners, every coach that's a winner, get on their players. And they know what the expectation is. They know what they have to do. They know how much work they got to put in. Ain't no way Nick Saban is coddling Alabama players. Ain't no way. Ain't no way that guy from Oregon is coddling all the Oregon players that don't do it, that don't cut it. Ain't no way. Ain't no way the Miami culture was coddling players. Y'all know Miami. Miami used to be a top dog for a while. Ain't no way Miami coaches, what's his name? What's that coach name? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The one that went to that coached the Cowboys. You think he was coddling Miami players? Michael Irvin and all of them, and Dwayne Johnson and all of them. You think he was coddling them? Heck no. Florida State. You think Florida State took it easy on Deion Sanders? Well, Deion, I know you probably got some things going on at your house, so we gonna let you mope around. You think they would let Deion Sanders mope around because he got family issues? Heck no. Florida State be like, yo, get up out of here with all of that. You're going to sit down till you get your head back in the game. Then we'll let you play. You think that? You think the Atlanta Braves would have let Deion Sanders still play if he showed any weakness? If you think that? No. You think, I forgot the other baseball team. No. It's never going to happen, y'all. The winning organizations does not coddle their players. Now, they will show love to their players. They'll show compassion to their players, but they're not coddling the players. You need some help, they'll help you. You need to take a break, cool, take a break. But you think they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gonna stop everything. We're gonna stop everything until you get it together. It don't work like that, y'all. They're gonna stop everything. Come on, it don't work like that. Wallow says, "Fact, Angela, they have agenda, and we all understand why." What up, Wallow 42? Salute. And most of the other coaches can give you know what about these players if they can't win games for them. There you go. College football was all about winning. They didn't care about nothing. They didn't care that you didn't have nothing to eat. Why do you think that a lot of players got in trouble for getting taken money in boosters. Don't y'all remember some of the Ohio State players had to sell their championship memorabilia just for money? Don't y'all remember this? Don't y'all remember the Ohio State players had to sell some of their championship memorabilia because they needed money? Because the schools would not allow them to get free stuff. The boosters wanted to help the star players out. The pop-up shops wanted to give them stuff for free. You had food restaurants who wanted to feed them for free, and the school said no. So some of the Ohio State players had to sell their national championship memorabilia just to survive. Y'all remember that? That's why the NIL is so important, y'all. I know you're going to have some players who just all about the bag. But man, a lot of these kids, they are suffering, man. They are suffering. Yeah, they can play basketball good. Yeah, they can play football good. Yeah, they can run track good and skit, whatever the sport is. But they need money, bro. Their family is barely surviving. So they got it. That they need the boosters. The college kids need the boosters. They need to get the free stuff from the pop-up shops. They need to get the free stuff from the jersey stores and the shoe store. They need it. And to get free food from the restaurant. They need it. I mean, I don't know if y'all, some of y'all, I don't know how old y'all are, but they made a movie about that. It's called Blue Chips, right? The corruption in college sports, right? Well, where the top players, they get gifts under the table, cars. They move the parents to a nice house so they can go to their school. Yeah, all that stuff is true. They do that. They'll pay for a star player under the table, get him a car, move the family to a new area just so the kid can go to school. That's one of the that was one of the recruiting strategies. There's a movie about it called Blue Chips. All that stuff is real, man. All it's real. College players getting paid under the table just so they won't go to a rival school. Yeah. So when remember what Jordan Seaton said, how they was recruiting him? Hey man, you come on, man. You don't want to go over there. You don't want to go play for Coach Prime. What you a rapper? Yeah, they're gonna down talk the other schools and they're gonna big up their school. Yeah. Yeah, go watch the movie Blue Chips. That's how they do it in college, man. They've been doing that. And so the NIL was very important because these college kids make the school millions of dollars. Come on, y'all. Let's do the math here. Nick Saban was one of the highest paid coaches in college football. Millions on top of millions of dollars. And the kids don't get to see nothing. How fair is that? All he doing is coaching. He ain't getting tackled. He not running no plays. All he doing is calling plays, and he get paid $5, $10 to $8 million on top of whatever else they give him on the outside, and plus their endorsements. And the college kids get nothing. They don't get anything. Most of them is not going to the NFL. Most of them won't get no endorsement deals. And you mean to tell me why they getting busy in college, you get all the endorsements and money, and the college get all the endorsements and money and the shine, and all they get to do is you cannot get any booster clothes and you cannot get free food and free jerseys? Come on, man. That ain't fair. Y'all know that's not fair. That ain't fair. So that's why they fought tooth and nail for the NIL. Now, it's always a gift and a curse, a negative and a positive to a lot of things. But it's a lot of positive for these players to get endorsement deals and get NIL deals on top of that. It's very important, man, because look at the women, right? Let's transition to the WNBA. The WNBA has been around for a while. What is it, about close to 20 years now? WNBA is getting close to 20 years, right? They still do not pull in a lot of money, a lot of eyes, a lot of eyeballs, a lot of endorsements. They still don't pull in a lot, right? Um, so I think they base salary. Oh, I think for the star players is like 200,000 or something like that every season or something like that. And a lot of people had a nerve to clown it. They seen Caitlin Clark deal and they're like, "What the hell? That make no sense." Ah, ha, ha, ha. It's like that's not fair. No, see, the problem is this, right? The NBA has been around for what over 75 years or something like that. So the NBA had time to work its the product, had time to show the product, had time to deliver the product, and then that's how all this stuff came about. Now, the females, on the other hand, they don't have the same type of eyes on them, so they don't get the same type of endorsements. That's all it is. The product, you like the product, you get the numbers, the viewership, the money, all that endorsements, it goes hand in hand. So when they say the WNBA should get the same amount of money as the man, no, that's not how it works. That's like saying the new business on the block should get the same love and respect a 19 and 14-year-old store has gotten. No, that don't work like that. The NBA been around what they say 75 years. The WNBA been around I get what coming up on 20. It's not the same thing, and the product is not the same. The revenue is not the same. Remember, when you do business, you want a kickback. You want a kickback. You want to make sure you getting profit. The WNBA has not exceeded that type of point at this time, so that's why it's good for uh, the ones before them. But remember, it was a different time. But now we're in a different era. So Caitlin Clark coming to the WNBA, more eyes, more money. And Angel Reese coming to the WNBA and them having a nice college rival, more eyes, more money. That so we're in a different era where they can get more money, more eyes. It just take time, y'all. It takes time. You know what I'm saying? So if a store been there for 14 years and they got community love and community backing, a store that just been there for 2 years, you can't expect them to get the same type of community love. You only been there for 2 years. They been there for 14. So if something go wrong, the community gonna step in and help them out. Not saying they won't help the 2-year-old store, but they definitely gonna help the 14-year-old store because they've been serving the community for 14 years. It has built a rapport with the community for 14 years. This new store only been there for 2 years. So you can't expect the 2-year store to get the same type of community love and backing as the 14-year store. So that's what it is when it comes to the WNBA versus the NBA. And that's what's going on in the college. The college is like, hey man, we deserve the money. All these years, you guys reap the benefits and get all the shine while we get cluttered and beat up and everything. Now we appreciate the opportunity, but your organization is nothing without the talent. And that's true. Without the talent, the organization, you're not it. Without winning games and all of that, that's the talent. They're not gonna come over there. They wasn't going to Colorado Buffalo until Deion went over there. It's been years before they cared about Colorado Buffaloes. Football, I should say. I think the basketball program been doing their thing for a couple years. So football, Colorado football wasn't talked about for some years now. All of a sudden now, oh shit, look at all the eyes they got. So that's what they're saying, man. You know, that's the same thing with the WNBA. You know, you get the times change, you get the stars, and then things change. But when it comes to college football, people are upset that Colorado does it their way. They don't want to be traditional. Deion has never done it anybody else's way. He always done it his way. So it was okay when he did it at Jackson. I want y'all to understand this. They really didn't care when he did it at Jackson. They didn't care he did it at Jackson. Now that he's in their world, oh, heck no, man. Go back to the HBCUs. That's what a lot of them are saying under their breath. I want y'all to know undertones, okay? Pay attention to undertones. A lot of them are saying, take your you know what back to your HBCU and do all of that. Don't bring that over here. If you listen to them in interviews, the undertone lets you know, take your blip blip back to the HBCU and do it over there. Because they didn't care about it. They was not even worried about Jackson State and Deion. They didn't care nothing about it. Soon as he got to the you know what side, now it's I can't believe you. I was on Twitter when he was at Jackson State. It was nothing like this. I was on Instagram when he was at Jackson State. It was nothing like this. A lot of these people who crying now didn't even care about no Deion Sanders at Jackson State. They was living they was living their life. Soon as he got that job at Colorado and it was announced, it was Twitter and Instagram and it all switched up. What? Y'all gonna lose anyway. You ain't built for this. Your son, in an instant, soon it was announced, you can start seeing that negative tension just go crazy. Your son ain't this. Travis ain't gonna be able to do this. It's a different this. Nope. See, one thing you must know about a real ball player or a real athlete who's very high, it don't matter what level it's on. They gonna show out. If you ain't never if you ain't never learned nothing else about athletes, certain athletes, it don't matter what level it's on, they gonna show out. They gonna elevate and they gonna show out. No, that's one thing if you've been watching sports for a long time, that's something you will notice. You will notice certain athletes, it don't matter what level it's on, they gonna show out. Because they work on their craft that much. They study the game that much. They practice that much. They want to be great that much that it doesn't matter what level it's on. You gonna know they there. You gonna know they have arrived. Those are certain players. It don't take too much long for you to know they arrived. When Travis Hunter got there, the first game, they said, oh my God. Shedeur, they said, oh my God. Shiloh, they said, oh my God. And so on and so forth. They said, what the heck? Whoa. They're not supposed to be doing this. No, this is why when you listen to Stephen A. Smith sometimes, they don't know what they're talking about. You listen to Skip Bayless sometimes, they don't know what they're talking about. Sometimes these sports analysts don't know what they're talking about. Certain athletes, it don't matter what system they in, what team they on, what time zone they in, they will adapt and they will dominate. They will adapt and then they gonna dominate. It don't matter what system they in, what team they on, who coaching or not. Not saying they're gonna win every game, but they're gonna make their dominance felt no matter where they go. Tom Brady is one of those, right? Tom Brady divided the odds. A lot of people believed, and I was one of them, that Tom Brady would never be great nowhere else outside of the system. Guess what happened? He went to the Buccaneers and won again. So Tom Brady proved me and others wrong. It don't matter what system I'm in. You just put me around great players, we gonna get busy. Because my job is to deliver the ball. That's it. So he shut a lot of us up. When he went to the Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we got to keep it real. That team was already built. They just needed a quarterback. They just needed a good quarterback. They was going to whoop some butt. The year before, they was already ready to go. They just needed a good quarterback. So Tom Brady went over there. He did his Tom Brady thing. They went and won the Super Bowl the first year. So Tom Brady shut a lot of us up. And that's my point. Certain athletes, it don't matter where they go. Their dominance will be felt. Their dominance will be felt. You can say whatever you want. You will know that they're there. Doesn't mean they're going to win the championship. It don't mean they'll go to the playoffs. But during the season, you will know they're there. And they're going to cause havoc. So that's what Travis is. That's what Shedeur is. Shiloh and all these other great players on the Colorado Buffaloes or on all these other teams. It's a lot of players. It don't matter where they go. Their dominance will be felt. So, when it comes to sports, you just gotta. We have been brainwashed a lot. This person is trash and washed up. No, you have a lot of system players too. It's a lot of system players. So don't get it twisted. And that's why you see certain players flourish when they leave that team, when they leave that coach, right? You see that. Oh, dang, man, when you was playing with such and such, you wasn't doing so good. Then when they go to another team, what happened? Oh, wow, you off the chain. Right, because some people game need to be freed. They don't need to be tied up. Some people need to be in a situation where they can flourish like that. Not everybody is built to be meshed in with a team. They got all these great players. Not every great player can thrive like that. Not every great player can take a seat back and say, I'm going to let this person shine and I'm going to do this. Not every great player is able to do that and still be able to be themselves. That's why you see other players when they get traded, you're like, oh my God, what the heck is going on? Yeah. Now it's time to go get it. Some players need their own team and they need their own environment so they can really let loose. Some players, it's not good being boxed in with other great players. That's just the truth, man. When you watch sports, you see it. That's why they break out at a different team. Not saying they're not going to be paired with other great players, but certain players just don't go together. Certain players just don't go together. Like Kevin Durant, he can play with anybody. He's one of those pieces that can be inserted anywhere because he can play off the ball. He's very efficient. You know what I'm saying? He can take 17 shots and still make 25 points with some like 5 free throws and the rest on the field. Steph Curry is another player. All he need to do is be able to run around, catch and shoot. Run around, screen and shoot. Steph Curry, you can plug him in any team. Klay Thompson is another one. LeBron James is another one. So you got players out there you could just throw in any team and their dominance will be felt. It don't matter what system it is, their dominance will be felt. That's who Coach Prime was when he played football. It didn't matter what team he played for, Atlanta, Cowboys, or the 49ers. His dominance was felt every single time. Coach, I was alive. I watched all of them. Every team I watched. It didn't matter what team Coach Prime was on. His dominance was felt every single time. Different coach, different time zone, different environment. His dominance was felt every single time. So you got certain players like that. It don't matter what system it is, what coach it is, they're gonna go do what they do. Then you got a lot of players. They need to be in the right type of situation for them to flourish. And there's nothing wrong. You just got to know who you are. You just got to be able to see who you see what's good for you, and then be able to do what you got to do. Oh yeah, Chad Ochocinco, he's another one. Terrell Owens, another one. Jerry Rice was another one. Now I can keep going. It's a lot of players, y'all. And then basketball, it's a lot. It's a lot of players on basketball, whatever. You could just place them on any team and their dominance will be felt. It don't matter if you run this, you run that. This coach don't run that. It don't matter. Their dominance will be felt. All right? That being said, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Suey. And man, shout out to Colorado Buffaloes. Shout out to Shedeur for backing up his dad. Shout out to Bucky for backing up his dad. Shout out to Deion for backing up himself. Shout out to the CU Buff players for backing up the coach. And shout out to the CU Buffs YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram pages who backed up Coach Prime and the CU Buffs. Before we go, Bucky did a live stream on YouTube, and basically he's saying it's a lot of cap going on. It's a lot of hate going on, but he understands it. He doesn't take it personal. Him and his family don't take it personal, but sometimes we will respond. This is an era where people are allowed to respond, and sometimes they will. So be careful what you post. Be careful what you say in the interview, because the Sanders might respond. But other than that, the Sanders are enjoying their life. They don't take it personal, and they doing their thing. All right. Shout out to Bucky, Well Off Media. Shout out to the Sanders family. Shout out to Colorado. Shout out to all the people who like the video, who watch the video, who subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all so much. And I told y'all, we are not playing. I see y'all tomorrow, baby. Peace. Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay. He said Jimmy Johnson, Preston's brother. My bad. I didn't even see your comments. Hold on. Wallow says, "Do you know CU? Do you know CU did not offer dinner until Prime corrected that? Think about that for a minute. The racist media don't talk about that. I didn't know about that. Prime got dinner for all of the athletes, not just football team, but the media won't talk about that. I wonder why. Oh yeah, they're not gonna talk about that. And remember, community service. Remember, he had the team do community service last year too. Don't forget about that. Don't forget about that. The team did community service. Don't forget about that. Why you think Saban walked away? He lost control over these players. They need control. They can't control Prime, so they must create an agenda. No, you're right. Nick Saban hates the transfer portal, and he really hates the NIL. He said it. He hates the transfer portal, NIL. Nick Saban definitely got up out of there. Control people, control, divide and conquer. You're right about that. Wallow says facts. The NBA almost folded in the early 80s. Magic and Bird saved the NBA. Yeah, man. I was alive. I want y'all to know about this Jordan thing, right? I want y'all to understand. The Jordan thing was pushed on us. You know, like the hate LeBron thing was pushed on us. To love Jordan a lot was pushed on us. Now, you ain't got to believe me. I was born 1981. That means I was alive and Jordan was playing in the NBA. You ain't got to believe nothing I'm saying. The people get paid to push this narrative that Jordan was this great, all-time great everything. Don't get it twisted. Jordan was great at he was a great basketball player. But the media was paid to push Jordan on us. You ain't got to believe. I was alive. I know what I'm talking about. So that's why you got these people paid. No, LeBron can't overtake him. No, LeBron is not allowed to overtake him. They're paid to say that. They're paid to do that. You don't gotta believe nothing I'm saying. I was alive. I watched Jordan play. He was a great player. But the stuff they're saying is not true at all. Oh, nobody can stop him. That's a lie. Everybody was afraid of him. That's a lie. That is a total lie. No, everybody was afraid of Jordan. No, that is a lie. The bad boy Pistons was whooping his ass. The bad boy Pistons was whooping his ass. The Spurs was putting a beating on. But the bad boy Pistons got busy on. You ain't got to believe nothing I'm saying. Go look it up. There was a lot of players was not ever scared of no damn Jordan. Allen Iverson came in the league not scared of Jordan. It's a lot of players that was never scared of Jordan. Now, was there players who was? Of course. Was there teams who was? Of course. But that happens to Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. They all scared people. All great players scare people and scare teams. Oh, nobody afraid of LeBron. That is a lie. They had a thing called LeBronto for Toronto. The Indiana Pacers knew every time they faced the Heat, oh shit, here they come. When it came to the Knicks, they knew it. The Knicks beat Miami Heat 2 years in a row in the regular season and got their butt stumped in the playoff. They already knew when playoff come, it was a wrap for their ass. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Jordan thing is not really true. If you watch the game, you know Jordan was forced on us. Be like, he's the greatest of everybody. He does everything right. 6 for 6. Jordan did not win till like 7 years in the league. But they keep saying 6 for 6. But when it comes to LeBron James, we're going to go against his whole career. We're going to judge his whole career. But when it comes to Michael Jordan getting bounced out in the first round for like 5 years in a row, getting swept like his third year in a row, all of that stuff don't matter. 6 for 6, 6 for 6. Wait, how the hell he goes 6 for 6 without Scottie Pippen, without Tony Kukoc, without Horace Grant, without Dennis Rodman and Steve Kerr, and I keep going. I think DJ, what is his name? DJ Armstrong or something like that. We can keep going. They don't bring none of that up. 6 for 6. Now, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That stuff is crazy, man. He said, yeah, Jordan definitely helped the NBA for sure. Jordan helped Gatorade. Jordan helped Nike. I want y'all to know, Jordan helped Gatorade, Nike, for sure. Nike still was a cool brand, but when Jordan got a part of it, it was over. Gatorade was Gatorade, but Gatorade wasn't the same when Jordan got a part of it. That shit took off. I'm telling y'all, man, I was alive when all this stuff happened, man. I was alive watching it. They forced you. They gave Jordan all those commercials. Jordan over here, 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 Jordan over here. You ain't got to believe me. They plastered Jordan everywhere, man. See, you been weak since 1990. Outside of the state, Colorado, they hate that big time. Nah, bro, they saying it out loud. They can't control the confident. Oh, and wealthy black man driving crazy. They can't control him. Need their money. A dog is a dog regardless. Black and born players already know. They must be better to be even. Facts, TB did that. Okay. I see y'all next video, man. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace.